Today we're going to be doing Avatar The Last Airbender characters tier list. And you might be like, another tier list video? Come on, very lazy. But I just came back from a vacation and I don't know what I'm going to do for my next video. So I'll just throw in this video real quick. Very easy to make sure. You know, these tier list videos are lazy, but they're a lot of fun. You can't lie, they're a lot of fun. So first off, we'll start off with King Boomy. And even though he had like no screen time at all, I'm gonna give him an A tier because he was very funny, he was silly, goofy, and I like that about him. And whenever he took back his village during the Black Sun, that was awesome. I really liked that. Next up we got Appa. Even though he doesn't talk, right? He's not really that much of a character. You know, whenever he got lost, you can't deny that was sad. That was real sad. Next up we got Sokka, and what an odd picture they used for him. He legit never wore this hairstyle, maybe like once. But anyway, he's an obvious S tier. He's very funny, he's a very likable character. But when he gets serious, he can get serious. And he's just such a cool character because out of the group, obviously he's the weakest one. He doesn't have any powers, but you know, he's still hanging in there. Next up we got Zuko, which, come on, easy S tier. Oh, easy S tier. He is the best written character in the show. Just watching his development, his growth is just it's such a fun journey. It's such a, like, you just want to root for him, right? You're always rooting for him. Maybe not in the beginning when he was constantly trying to, you know, get the avatar right, but as the show goes on, you know, you want to root for him. You want him to stop, you know, being evil and stuff like that. You want him to listen to his uncle Iroh, but then at the end of season 2, he's back to his evil ways, but then he actually doesn't really like it anymore. What he thought he wanted, he didn't actually want it. He's such a complex character. He's so entertaining to watch, and he also has a very cool character design. All right, well, whenever he grows his hair out, I'm not gonna lie, he looks stupid as fuck with that like bald ponytail shit he had going on. I don't know what that was all about, but he has a cool character design. And Zuko alone is probably the best episode in the show. Next up we got Toph. Another easy S tier. She's just a very fun character. Toph is she's just fun. Alright, she's not really like a very deep, complex character or any of that, but she doesn't need to be. She's just fun. She's really good at earthbending. Like, the way she uses it is really, like, it's really cool and unique. And like I said, it's just a fun character. Next up we got Azula, which is a easy S tier. Really good villain. I would say she's pretty complex right towards the end, especially whenever she starts to go crazy because everybody, like the people that were closest to her, like, now they call her a monster because the only reason they were friends with her was because they were scared of her. And it's just so good. This show is so well written for like a kid's cartoon. It's so good. Next up we got the Cabbage Man. Alright, no funny shit. Like, who cares about the Cabbage Man? Alright. Next up we got, I think her name was May. And I'm gonna give her B tier just because that moment that she had with Azula was super good. Next up we got Zhao. Admiral Zhao. And I'm gonna give him a B tier. He was a nice, you know, starter villain. He was pretty powerful. He was a pretty big threat to Aang and stuff like that. And I really liked that scene whenever whenever they were at that magical place in the water fucking kingdom. I forgot what the locations were called, but whenever it was the yin and yang fish, and they're like, no, don't take it out, you're gonna fuck shit up. He's like, I don't care, and he just took the fish straight out of there. And I'm like, damn, Sigma. Next up we got Momo. He was just there. He was literally just there. Next up we got this freaking the spirit from that Spirit episode. He has a cool design, I guess. Next up we got Azula's mom. Come on, she had like a second of screen time, but I'll give her C because she's very important to Azula's character. Next up we got Azulon. I'll give him a C tier. Pretty important, but we didn't really know him, right? Next up we got Avatar Aang. And I think I'm gonna give him an S tier. Yeah, I have to give him an S tier. He's an Avatar. Come on. Very entertaining character. You know, watching him use his airbending in the beginning is super cool, and then watching him develop the other bending abilities, that's dope as hell. And he's fun. I don't really know what to say. He's the main character. Next up we got Fire Lord Ozai. He is a very important character to the show, but I'm gonna give him B tier because like we didn't get to see that much of him, right? He was basically just the final boss, but he's very important, you know, to Zuko's character, to the reason that the world and Avatar is the way it is. So he's important, all right. He's very important, but we just didn't get to know him really well. But I'll give him B tier. Next up, we got this dude. I forgot. We got Rock Lee over here. I don't know. I don't care about this dude. I think this is like one of the avatars. I don't know. This is another one of the avatars. This is another one of the avatars. This is that one guy. I think his name was Bato. He gave off a pretty chill vibe, so I'll give him a C tier. Jong was that his name? I like Jong a lot. He was the first firebender that we met that wasn't evil. So that was cool. Pretty unique character, I would say. And next up we got Jet. You know, his death was sad, I guess. I don't know, but he has a cool character design, so I'll give him C tier. We got I don't know, I don't remember. We got Sokka's grandma. I don't care about Sokka's grandma. Next up we got Katara. And I'm gonna give her an S tier because she's a very well written character. I really don't know what else to say. Next up we got Yue, Princess Yue. I'll give her a C tier. You know, we didn't really get to see any of her, but you know, it was cool seeing her and Sokka's relationship. So next up we got Uncle Iroh, easy S tier. He's dope as fuck. He always gives the best wisdom and stuff. He gave Toph the wisdom. He gave Zuko the wisdom. He gave Aang the wisdom. I think he gave Sokka the wisdom too. He's a wise character. You know, he's been through it all. He used to be the Dragon of the West or some shit like that. You know, he used to be a cold badass, but now he's like, you know, he after losing his son, he's like, I don't want to do this no more. He changed it up, and then he's trying to help his nephew Zuko also change it up. And he's very important to Zuko's character, and he himself is a very well-written character. So easy S tier. Next up we got this dude. Even though he had like he was in one episode and that's it. I'm gonna give him a B tier just because of how scary he was. This guy legit freaked me out. Like his voice was super creepy, his design was super creepy, like his power was super creepy. Like you can't show any emotions or else he'll fuck your ass. Like that. This guy was just creepy. Next up we got I forgot his name, but this is Aang's like master, right? I'm gonna give him a B tier. You know, he's pretty important and he's a likable dude. You know, you can't hate him. Next up we got Fire Lord Sozin, there we go. Sozin. He is a very important character, so I'm gonna give him a B tier. Next up we got the water bending master. I didn't really like him in the beginning, so I'm gonna give him a C tier, but he did change and I can respect. Next up we got Sokka's master. I forgot his name, but he was super cool. I'm gonna give him an A tier. I don't know about that dude. Fire Lord. No. The Avatar Roku. Avatar Roku. I'm gonna give him an A tier. Like I like how they gave him his own episode whenever we get to see his backstory. That was also the episode where Sozin showed up. That was a really good episode. All right, and just seeing him every time, it just felt like so like I don't know. Like whenever he showed up in that one Spirit episode where this dude showed up, it just felt like mystical or some shit. I don't know how to explain it. Like whenever he showed up at the fire temple, I think it was. Zhao was there. They were trying to get in there, right? I forgot, but he just showed up. He fucked everybody up and dipped. His voice actor is also really good, and he has a good character design, so I'll give him an A tier. Next up, we got the Bloodbender. I'm gonna give her a B tier just because she was really creepy, and bloodbending is really cool. Next up, we got Sokka's girlfriend Suki. I'm gonna give her a B tier because at first I really thought she was just not gonna come back, right? She was in that one village, and I thought that was it. That was it for her, but she became a core member of the Avatar team, so that's pretty cool. I don't know who this is. Something Lee, Ty Lee. There we go. She was cool. I'll give her a B tier. I really liked her power, and I really like the theory that she's like a air nomad descendant or whatever. That's a cool theory. And I don't even know what that is. That's gonna be it for my Avatar: The Last Airbender characters tier list. Let me know what you think. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. See y'all next time and take care.